What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to some more of the Outer Worlds, and we are still doing some last minute side quest stuff before we actually take on the, I guess, like last or main quest main quest. And that this side quest involves us going to grab some more phonographs. I completely forgot about them. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly forgot those existed. So I guess we also have to go up here and talk to... Hello.
Hey, there you are. Been wondering how you were doing. Did you manage to find those recordings?
I sure did.
Well, I'll be damned. Now I can finally get off this rock and go home. I know it's not much,
but
take the last of my bits. You've earned every single one, friend. You can't understand what you've done for me, friend. Thank you. Be careful out there. Gorgon doesn't take prisoners.
Well, I guess I was supposed to grab another one and I didn't. He also gave me this wall of swords weapon, which sucks penis, but it has a bleed effect, which is kind of cool. I mean, as cool as that is, no. All right, and that's actually all the side quests. We could do this quest, the Murder on Eridanos quest. If you guys don't remember, we had gotten some sort of shipping package that had this dude's hand in it, and it was like Hawthorne's old friend, Lucky or something. We could do that, I suppose. That is probably something we could do, because this is the main quest. And remember, once we go here, we can't do anything else until we're back. So I guess we're gonna talk to Ada. We're gonna go talk to Ada about Eridanos and see what she says. I missed a phonograph. Oops. Whatever. Alright, goodbye, sir. Alright, Ada. I hope it's not too hard. Like, I hope we have enough levels to do this trip. Ada.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
Oh. I don't know if I'm making a bad choice or not, but... What the hell is this?
It was the law-forsaken parasites.
Dude, did I fuck up? I might have fucked up.
My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice.
Bernice Lucky?
And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price.
Ooh.
But at what cost to me?
What is this, some like xenomorph shit or what?
It's you.
This Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be done first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos atmospheric complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
Alright, Mr.
Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event.
Spectrum Brown?
But we cannot move
That's what
forward
happens
with
to
our
me
plan
after
until
chicken
we
tacos.
apprehend the
Alright. The shit that comes out of me is a Spectrum Brown.
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, Sublight's favorite freelancer. I'm such an admirer of your work.
Okay, kiss ass, whatever.
Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel. Least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
Uh-huh.
Two-bit actor. Oh, Captain. This isn't Spencer Woolridge we're talking about. This is Halcyon Helen, Princess of Periodicals, Duchess of Dramaturgy. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Please, Lou. Sublight Underground is built on discretion. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give her the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract? Because I promise you,
Alright, petty squabbling.
win.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Honest to law,
Who the fuck
how
is
hard
this?
it to hire a freelancer? Apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was inappropriate of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You're the vice president of Sublight. You earned that promotion
I
with
am?
your own two hands. I can't help but respect that quality.
When did this happen?
As far as I'm concerned,
When did I do
you're the
that?
ideal inspector for this case.
I probably shouldn't say this, right? Shouldn't this be...
I hate to admit it, but I'm a little out of my depth here. I'm used to dealing with rowdy VIPs from Byzantium, not murder. Please.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about rowdy people in Byzantium.
While you're pursuing your investigation, we'll make you a guest of honor at the Grand Colonial.
Sure.
The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Fine. Bud Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover. Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved. Outside of our courageous business leaders.
Right.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos atmospheric complex. It is possible they expect you to understand the mind of a killer. You were, after all, responsible for murdering civilians in Emerald Vale.
Okay, you don't have to remind me. Thanks. Alright, Eridanos. Alright, what else is locked right now? This one's locked. And... oh, nope, not that one. Okay, so it's just Typhon that's locked. Alright. It's gonna move... wait, Hephaestus? I feel like Hephaestus is locked too. Thanks, Ada. Bring the squad with me. Oh. Oh yeah, I don't have to worry about where my cursor is. I forgot I changed that a little while back. So now you guys can't see the cursor, hopefully. Yo, our ship is fucking massive compared to Eridanos. Is Eridanos just a small spot? It looked like a big ass planet. This is it? That's it for Eridanos? There's no way Eridanos is that small. Damn, this might actually be it. Oh shit, I wasn't ready.
Your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort.
Thank you, sir.
Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the Inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
Thank you.
I can try. I was the one who found Helen's body in the Grand Ballroom. Corpse wasn't in the best shape. Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot.
You found the body, but you don't know shit.
To host the unveiling for Rizzo's newest product, Spectrum Brown. Until you catch the killer, the unveiling's been indefinitely postponed. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
Hey, Black Hole Birdie may be a savage brute on the field of honor, but he's no killer.
He did it. It's always the boyfriend.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose. Not particularly.
I don't know.
I think some
Come on.
folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
See.
Let's see here. Oh, I already spoke briefly about the Spectrum unveiling, or lack thereof. It's still an awful shame. A lot of folks looking forward to that. Sure, go on ahead. I'll grab your bags.
Yeah, thanks, boss man. All right. How many people?
You just said we aren't allowed to depart.
Wait.
Complex is on complete lockdown.
Can we talk?
Allowed in or out until the murder investigation's concluded.
Can we talk to you?
Do you have any idea who I am?
I don't care.
I could bury you under...
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed.
Are you all just bellhop?
I feel like I'm spending a fortune just standing here.
I can't believe someone so famous as Halcyon Helen could meet a fate like this.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just get this out of the way. I'm trying to find side quests amongst all of this shit.
Wonder what that mascot's got in his hand. I'll bet you 10 bits. This Black Hole Birdie's you know. That poor fellow.
Okay.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you. I'm pleased to hear that. Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in
Hi.
your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Nice. How do I set it to kill?
I'm so glad you asked. Allow me to explain. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
So it's a magnifying glass.
Go on then. Give it a try.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime.
The discrepancy amplifier. Greetings, Inspector. Thanks to the half-genius, half-mad scientist of Dr. Goodnight, you've been granted the discrepancy amplifier, a handy investigation device. Be sure to equip it in a weapon slot. Man. This piece of shit. Alright, well. Okay. Scanning Eridanos for evidence. To catch Helen's killer, you'll need to use the discrepancy amplifier scope to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye. Once you've located some evidence, aim directly at it while zooming in. Okay. Why does it have so much ammo? Oh. I could just...
You're, really digging around Helen's body for clues, huh?
Hey, shut up.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
Shh.
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction.
Alright, let's get started.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Great.
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint. The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
So Helen must have been there before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you on.
They could have done that without me, though.
You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge.
We have a penthouse?
Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Oh. Alright, well, sure. Let's level up real quick. Science, let's get that to 70. Alright, Felix. Duration, blah, 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 blah. Let's grab second wind for him. I feel like that one's always pretty good. And then... Yoga. We'll make her lie better. Fuck it. Alright, let's make our way to the suite.
I knew I should have got
Move.
when I had the chance.
Oh, hello.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Right.
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
Okay. Thanks. Is this the same guy again? It is.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
The penthouse.
Next up, the finest seat in the house.
Oh. Okay.
Inspector,
Hello.
I understand you've visited the scene of the crime.
I have.
Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
You don't sound too bothered.
It's the circumstances of her death that trouble me. Our spokesperson was murdered just before the grand unveiling of Spectrum Brown. If I belonged to a rival company, I'd be ecstatic. It's always a possibility. Corporate sabotage is practically a pastime in this colony. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
Well.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end.
Thank you, sir.
There's one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
Okay. Well, just out of curiosity, is there anything here I can take while I'm here? It's not stealing, right? Nope.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler.
The Needler?
It was recently removed.
Anything else?
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. That didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
Yeah, that sounded real promising. All right, anything in here? No, I guess the robot would say something, right? There was something. This is a pretty big ass room too, by the way. Anything in here? Anything to take? I'm gonna check anyway. Okay, so I know I have to go to the orchard spot, and I will do that. Just gotta get my hands on any and everything I can here. And then I noticed there's a downstairs. Why? Oh, it doesn't... Okay, never mind. It doesn't actually go downstairs. That's so weird. This thing is actually a weapon. Yeah. Did I ask you to talk to me? Just shut up and do your chum.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
The lobby, please.
To the lobby we go.
God, I wish people were that ecstatic about it. See, like, what is this? Some alien shit? Pool Plaza.
I was thinking...
Hello.
Oh, you're that, Inspector. Right. Sorry, but the pool's currently closed on account of it stinking worse than my boss. What can I do for you? Space me if I knew. I got here for my shift this morning and found it this way. They can't yell at me for this one, which is good, because a lot of folks seem upset by it. Gee, you're pretty sharp. Yeah, the reception party would have extended out here, but we had to close it off, what with the contamination. And now the reception ain't happening anyway. Can't do much now but wait for the stench to wear off. We found the individual hired to clean face down in a puddle of his own spit in the orchards. Guess he won't be helping.
Everybody's just dying right now.
Alright. You may want to visit the sun parlor. That's where that Rizzo's fool mixed the chemicals he used. Oh, and you could talk to Lily, my boss. She probably has some great advice. I saw her walk toward the bridge to the Purpleberry Orchards earlier. Reckon she's still there. Now,
Is that part of the quest, or is that just...
Knockout courts. I mean, pretty much just toss ball for folks who don't want to get their hands dirty.
Heard, but we're in the middle of a lockdown. No one's supposed to be coming or going.
Lily Vargas.
Where do the architects
Oh, you're the
come?
boss.
You've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait. You ain't part of my crew. What do you want? Tightly wound? Tightly wound? Damn right I'm fine. I'm going to my calm place where there's peace and quiet and none of my sprat fucking subordinates can bother me.
Huh.
On behalf of Slug, I'd like to apologize for that outburst, as well as all of my future outbursts. Yes, I'm a little wound up. You would be too. Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL. If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He'll be missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is. The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell.
Quest added. Okay, so these have to be side quests.
More complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
Alright. This is kind of cool. I kind of like how this spot is just like attached by a bunch of bridges. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we'll go to Purpleberry Orchards. Wait, there's actual enemies here? Huh. Oh, there's like people. I mean, thankfully they're all pretty weak, I suppose. Alright, they got that. Honestly, I didn't really expect there to be any type of hostile enemies like that on this, like, vacation planet.
Never knew purpleberries grew in...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh.
These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Spacing between each footprint is short and the imprint in the dirt deep, as if determined. It would appear that Helen was in a hurry.
You can tell a lot about an animal by its tracks. Oh, shit. You're right. She turned here. She was looking over her shoulder. I'm impressed, Cap.
Hmm. Oh, I saw this guy, Jacob Yarbo. That's my name.
Well, hell, sweet hello there, valued visitor.
Oh, God.
I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all of
He's infected. Look at this. You see that?
moment in time.
You know, when your folks warn you your face will freeze like that, you aren't supposed to take it seriously.
Why, thank you. Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers.
Ooh.
Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours.
Gross.
With the Puzzle Hedges, trademark maze hunt, and special edition.
Okay.
What kind of investigation? You wouldn't happen to be from the health inspection office, would you? Oh, drat. This distresses me, and I do not like feeling cross. I warned the orchardist this could happen when we halted our monthly bribe to Slug. They were always a reliable go-between, regarding inspections before now. So, what might you be looking to find out, Ms. Inspector? Well, you are in luck. She passed right by here the other day.
Oh, did she now?
I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR and DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling. That's right. She was. She sure made for some lovely adverts. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest. Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization wasquitos?
Wasp-skeetos.
Was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to go. Pollinization by killer wasquitos, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, when a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all wasquitos are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very... So you...
That's awful.
Of course. Why, you say that as if it's a bad thing. I am quite overcome with happiness, indeed.
This thing on his neck is just driving me crazy.
I am so glad you agree. At Rizzo's, which means it is my pleasure. And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face?
The nut in the nut hut. Yeah, fuck off.
I can't stop you from poking around, but do be mindful. There's a reason why we keep him.
Okay, well.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh. Oh. Effusive hope. No, okay, hold on. I'm gonna end today's episode right there before I go any further than I need to. So, as usual, you guys, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.